Broken. Don't owe you an explanation. Broken. Don't owe you an explanation.
Okay, hello and welcome back to the TeenTok show. I am your long lost host. Yes, I've been lost now. I was reminded. Hello and welcome back to the show. I am your host, Blessing Nathaniel, and with me I have two very, very special, important, beautiful panelists. Oh, they're blushing. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves. We'll start with the beautiful lady on my right.
Yeah. Hi everyone, my name is Madeleine George and I'm so excited to be back at this show.
When was the last time? This year or last year?
I think it was last year when we had the missionaries when they came. I think that was the last time I came.
Okay.
I'm not really sure, but I think that was it. But yeah, anyways, I'm still excited to be back on the show.
We're excited to have you on the show. This is my first time hosting you on the show, so I'm excited.
No.
Yes, so let's lady on the left.
Hello everyone, my name is Erica Johnson Cole and I'm excited to be here.
Wow.
This is no offense. This is very, very important. This is her first time on the show.
Something important.
You're very important now. My name is George.
No. Okay.
You've been here before.
Exactly.
So we want
Yeah,
to,
but still.
yes, we want to appreciate those that are coming for the first time.
Okay, that's
Yes.
fine.
So this is
You're
Erica
appreciated, ma'am.
Johnson
Thank
Cole.
you.
Yes, welcome to the show. This is your first time, and we hope to see you more frequent.
By God's grace.
Amen.
Wow.
Okay, so how was your day, particularly?
I've not really done anything much today, but so far it's been good. Though the sun is hot, but I think we can manage.
Yeah. Okay. So Erica, how's your day?
My day was crazy. I mean, I had a lot of assignments to do. But yeah, we will survive.
We will survive. We don't have a choice actually.
Exactly.
So what about the week in general?
Mad. The week was mad. I was like, the week was mad because
Oh, it was the craziest week.
Honestly, I feel like this
Oh
year
my
has just been.
God.
I mean, it's amazing that we're living through the year, but then it's not easy. Oh.
At
at
all.
all.
It's not easy
So
like
it's
that.
like that
Oh,
there.
it's like
Don't
that.
play.
Like when did you enter January until you and me?
Exactly.
I know, right?
When did we even enter May until we're now? Right. Today is
About
what?
to end.
16, like
Yeah. What's why you're back on day 2? What's today's date?
17.
Exam is coming.
I know, right?
So yeah, that's so nice. So this is Madeleine George, and this is Erica. Erica Johnson
It's my
Coleman.
sister's name. You call me Esther Self, I will accept.
Don't worry, you're Erica. So we're happy to have you guys on the show. So as always, I always do this. So I'm going to do it again. This is the TeenTok show where we answer mind-boggling questions that you guys send to us. You send us questions on every social media platform, whatever social media platform you send it through. So we answer those mind-boggling questions from God's perspective.
Yeah.
To the best of our ability from God's perspective.
Yep.
That's how we do it here. So as always, every episode is because there's a question.
Obviously.
Mind-boggling question. Okay, so today's mind-boggling question reads. Who's ready for the question?
Me. I'm ready.
Yes. So the question reads, it's very short. Why are accountability partners important?
Very good question.
Very good.
For me, I'm going to learn a lot today. Do you have an accountability partner?
Yeah, I do.
How many?
Like 2.
Do you have an accountability partner?
Yes, please.
How many?
Let's say 3.
Are
Let's
they
say 3.
the genders of your accountability partner?
Oh, they are females. They're females.
Erica.
I have 2 females and a male.
Side eye. But then
Side
first side eye,
eye.
I don't even have. Yeah, so that's what the question reads. Why are accountability partners important? So we'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, we'll continue the episode.
See ya.
Broken. Don't owe you an explanation.
Hello and welcome back to the TeenTok show. I'm your host, Blessing Nathaniel, and with me I have my very special panelists.
Yeah.
Madeleine George, Erica Johnson Cole. I was about to say Coleman. Erica Johnson Cole. I don't know why it's my tongue, literally. So, I always say this and I'm going to say it again today because I miss saying it. With every mind-boggling question comes juicy comments. Lovely. You guys really send us your comments and we love the comments. Keep sending them. We appreciate the comments and the question.
Yeah.
So, to dive into the question, to the comments. Sorry. So the first comment says, accountability is for checking. You see, if you are my accountability partner, I will tell you my weaknesses. Yeah. So you like, that's very, very interesting because like you're supposed to be comfortable.
Yeah, with the person.
Yeah. Because I feel like it's not possible to talk to somebody that you're not comfortable with.
Exactly. Actually.
So it continues saying, example, I will account to you. Like I like drinking alcohol and I want to stop. Like if I drink alcohol and I want to stop, I'll tell you this is part of my weaknesses.
Yeah. I'm trying to stop. How do I do it?
Like, that's literally what they are for to go and they'll give you advice. So if you see a different day at the bar, you would come to take me away and not think I'm going to preach there because you know he's going to
obviously. Yeah.
Who goes to the bar? I think people will go to the bar to preach. But then this person has already told you that I like it. Yeah. So the person will definitely come to your aid.
There, you will know that.
Yeah.
You want to drink, so vamos.
Out, let's go.
If you don't know about this weakness, you think I'm going to preach at the bar and go, but later find out that I drank alcohol that day. So accountability gives you the opportunity to share your weakness with someone so the person can help you with the strength of God to come out of it.
Yeah.
Literally. I think that's the whole point.
Yeah, that's like the whole point of it.
That's the whole point of accountability partner. So that's like I feel like there's a lot to having an accountability partner. It's just about like your weaknesses.
No,
I feel like there are a lot that you can dive
encouragement.
into. Yeah, like that. Like there are many things. Like you can just lighten yourself, like the burden on your chest.
Just lighten.
Like when we go deeper, I think we'll talk about the things that accountability partners are really, really important for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if I don't have one. So yeah, so one reason is so that you can be healed from whatever sin or problem you are struggling from. Person gives James 5:16. So healed from whatever sin. I think some people are able to. I feel like telling people your weaknesses is also like confessing your sins somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know if you agree with me.
So I think,
Like confessing your sins and then this person gives you advice and pray with you. I think that's just it. Have you guys actually? Do you confess your sins to your accountability partner? I will ask them. I know them. I don't think they'll tell you. I think it's actually very confidential. They won't tell you what it is. But I'm just trying to.
Yeah. Yes.
So, but you normally?
Yeah.
Do you?
Every time.
All three of them.
All three of them.
We'll still dive into the male part of this accountability partner thing. So yeah. So can you read for us James 5:16, Mary?
Okay. Sure. Okay. So James 5:16 says, "So then, confess your sins to one another and pray for one another so that you will be healed. The prayer of a good person has a powerful effect."
Actually,
this is literally what we just said here. That you can confess to the person and then you pray together and then you get help. That's literally just it. So there's one thing that we always do on the show. We always have 2 segments on the show. That is what we call the question and answer segment and the quiz segment.
Don't play.
You're saying don't play. There's no quiz segment in this segment. There's no quiz segment in this episode, yeah. But my favorite is the question and answer segment because we get to dive deep inside.
Inside the question.
Inside like the male part of the accountability partner. You understand? Yeah. That's the inside that we dive into. So we'll go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll dive into the question and answer segment.
Yeah.
Broken. Don't tell you an explanation.
Hello, welcome back to the TeenTok show. I'm your host, Blessing Nathaniel, and with me, I have Marlene George. I said like George. Marlene George and Erica Johnson Cole.
Yeah, she didn't say the Cole man.
Don't worry. Mistake happens more than once, but this time is once. Yes. Yeah. So, before we went on the break, we said we were going to have the comment section. You said, what did I say before? It was question and answer.
Sorry, you said you were going to do the question and
yes.
Sorry.
So it was supposed to be the question and answer segment. So I'll read the question for anyone who's just joining us, or in case you didn't hear the question before. The question says, why are accountability partners important? Okay, so let's start with Erica. Yes, no? Yes, so Erica, give me a brief explanation of why you think they are important.
Okay, so personally, I feel accountability partners are important or are very crucial people that we actually need in our life because, as you said from the comment section, they're there to morally support us, motivate us, and I just feel like there are people who are there in times when we ourselves can't be there for ourselves.
Yeah.
Yes, there's
That's
people
deep
who are,
actually. You can be there for yourself.
Very good,
Yeah.
because there are some times that you cannot be there for yourself. Oh.
Yeah.
So they're just people who are there to tell us that, bro, you can do this. Like, this is you that we're talking about.
It's not you
Don't
again.
give up. It's not you again. Exactly.
Yeah.
So they're just people who are,
There.
they're just there.
They're there to help you, actually.
To help you, yes.
Whether you like
Motivate
the truth or not.
They're,
That's
exactly. They'll give it to you anyhow.
Anyhow,
Yeah.
so
That's
your
very
own
true.
explanation.
Yeah, so for me, I feel like, there's always this, either a specific person or people that you need, that's, that no matter what happens, they're there to tell you the truth, the honest truth. Like, even if, at least sometimes we have people that, they try to sugarcoat the truth just because they don't want to make you feel bad. But then accountability partners are meant to tell you the honest truth, no matter how it is.
Yeah.
Whether
Like,
it
someone
is
like
bitter,
Aloud will tell you the truth. Whether you like
exactly,
that.
whether it's bitter,
Someone like
whether it's
that,
sweet, there's no sugarcoating, they tell you the truth. So basically, I feel like, as Erica said, they're there for you in times when you cannot be there for yourself. And also some people, sometimes we feel like, we can deal with this thing on our own. We feel like, okay, so I don't really need somebody to talk to, or I don't really have to
Talk to
anybody. Like,
Yes.
I can deal with it on my own. But then we're forgetting that we're not supposed to focus on our own strength. And sometimes these are the things that, leads people into depression and challenge your mental health and all that. But then when you start opening up to people and telling, okay, so something happens to you and you know that, this one, I cannot do it on my own. I need that encouragement.
You need someone to
Sometimes just a word can actually, boost up your, confidence. It can be your confidence. It can be yours. Sometimes it can just be, let's say in school. School is like just stressing you and all that. And then you decide to talk to someone about it, and the person encourages you, the person advises you. Before you know it,
like
at least-
now, let's say they're about to write exam.
Exactly.
Give
You
an
just need
example.
someone to come and tell you that you can do it.
Like, I know you can.
That's sometimes that's all
Doing
we
my
need.
work, bro. Doing work is a crucial part of everybody's life.
Life.
Especially
I
if
know,
you're like,
actually.
if you're like, those some people are not serious about work like that.
Yeah.
Or if you think like when you have that mindset that you may not pass, you might fail.
True.
Although I know that it's like the devil that is trying to use that against you. Like if you study, it's the devil. If you don't study, it's probably you. But then, whenever that kind of thing, when that thing came to my head a lot, like I was going to fail. That thing is.
It happens.
It's
Actually, I think it happens to
draining.
everyone.
I think it happens to everyone. Did it happen?
Yeah.
It did, bro.
It happened to me a lot of
Because you're very
times.
quiet. I was wondering whether it happened to you.
It did.
You know, shit, students.
It happens.
Maybe they didn't happen.
I know, right?
Don't
It did.
So yeah, I understand. I completely understand what you guys are saying. I don't have an accountability partner
Why?
because God is my accountability partner. Wait,
Okay.
let me explain.
Explain, please.
Let me
We need to know.
Yes. No, particularly, one thing that I know is not everyone is able to open up to other people.
Yeah,
And everybody
that's very
trusts
true.
people enough. Like, I don't trust people enough to open up to them. Even if you have proved yourself trustworthy, I just still somehow feel like you will still betray because you're human at some point. Even if it's the
not
grace of God.
intentional, or
and
even if it's not intentional.
It could still end up happening. Maybe you're trying to like help me. You could probably try to help me by telling someone else. I will also give them advice, but I may not see it that way. That's the thing. So for me, God is my accountability partner. Even though Atoke have told me to find one, Pastor Keke actually gave me Mary. I have not said anything to Mary since he left. But then I understand the thing of like you need someone to talk to at some point.
Yeah.
I talk to people. Doing the work, I talk to my sister. Like I tell her that hey, the work is draining me. Like I don't even have to tell her for her to know that it's draining me.
She could see it.
Black under eyes is what I had. Like there's no sleep.
Sleeping bag.
Like bro. So like I understand the accountability partner thing. It's just that you understand that some people cannot open up. So now to those people that are like me that cannot open up, what would you tell those people?
Thank you. Can I?
No, you get it.
Yeah. Okay, so I was like you actually. I was actually like you. It took me a while to actually start opening up to people. And okay, so mine was not because I did not trust people. Mine was because of the way I grew up. I grew up not learning how to talk. In my house, they consider me a very quiet person. Outside my house, I'm not saying I have two different personalities. I'm just saying that because I did not grow up learning how to talk. At home, I'm very, very quiet. But outside my house, Jesus Christ, you think I'm one mad girl.
I can testify.
So, to people like you, I should tell you, I think you better start opening up, because it's going to get to a point where it's going to really weigh you down. It's going to get to a point where you're going to feel depressed, like you are going to get depressed. And it would only take the grace of God or someone that really wants the best for you to actually help you get out of that depression. Because it took...
I just 3.
Exactly, that's why I have 3.
Yeah, I understand.
It took my older brother, it took him 3 years plus to actually get me to start talking to people. And when I started, it really helped because I'm stress free.
I know that it lightens the burden on your chest.
It does.
I know that there are times that I have like things can stress me, and as if my chest just hurts. It's not as if it just hurts.
You know, sometimes you will be emotionally stressed. You feel the pain physically.
Feel it, honestly, it can really feel the pain.
Very true.
And then, like, even if it's mentally, it will end up affecting your physical life, whether I like it or not.
Yes.
It always does. It always does. Like it sometimes people lose weight because of depression. You just see somebody, the person is just reducing. Like, what's happening to you? Like, what's happening to you?
I used to eat actually, like I can eat but because of emotional and mental stress, body no one come. I'm dead.
For me personally, I was also like that, but mine was not because I did not trust people. I mean, at a point, I actually had trust issues, but it was not like as serious as not opening up to anybody just because I don't. It was more because I felt like I didn't want to be judged. Because I had this mentality that, okay, so even if it's not like I did something bad, but if I come and tell you something, you'll be like, you this girl too. I'm just like kind of scared of people's reaction to what I see. Exactly. So that was more of the reason why I was so closed up. I didn't want to open up. I mean, till now, I'm still a bit like that, but I'm learning. I'm learning more. Like, I know I'm better than before.
Way better.
I'm still like learning how to like fully open up that, because it's not easy. It's not easy. Sometimes you feel like, how can this thing happen? I have to come to you and tell you that,
this is what happened.
Sometimes it's very, because you're thinking about it a lot.
You now be thinking, what if this person has not experienced this, and then I come and tell this person this happens to me? How will this person be able to tell me that this and this and this is what to do?
That's actually
so because of that.
That's very true.
And sometimes it's like, some people just have it in the back of their mind that these people also have their own problems.
Yes, exactly.
I so have that mentality.
Like, why would I go with my problems?
I so have that mentality. For me, it's just like,
I feel like personally that's why I have 3. Because I don't want to be burdening one person with their problems all the time.
I know, it happens. And for me, I'm just like, okay, so me, if I'm coming to the person now, let's say today this happens, I come and tell you. Tomorrow I tell you. Next month. I'm like in my mind, because I kind of like overthink a lot. So in my mind, I'm like, this person, I know, even if you don't tell me, I know you're tired of me. Like, I just know you're tired of me. So all that, it's not easy, but it actually helps, because it makes the burden less. It makes you, avoid depression, because sometimes, let's say something is happening to you and has bothered you. And let's say, for example, this is something that might even affect your education. So let's say this day, maybe you're just sitting there, you're trying to study, and then all of a sudden, you just zone out, and this thing that, happened to you starts coming back to you, like you're just thinking about it. So if you're someone that you have not told anybody about it, it's just between you and yourself, you say you're dealing with it yourself, that is going to, because you will not study. That's one. You won't study. You'll just be thinking about it.
You're not able to.
You might like, even if you're trying to read the book, your mind was going to.
Your mind won't be there. Yeah. You might end up, cry, and all these things are the little things that.
Don't focus on yourself.
Thank you. These are the steps towards depression. You might not know it at that point, but it's actually the steps towards it. But if you have told somebody about it now, you can maybe just, maybe just call the person and be like, oh, this is how, like, I'm actually thinking about this thing again and it's not helping. And the person is there to encourage you to, give you words of, affirmation. And then with that, you guys can even start talking about something else. Before you know it, your mind is off it. And then you can probably focus on what you, like, your studies.
And like, personally, I feel like when it comes to this accountability partner, I feel like people start it late. I feel like from when you're small, you should be able to talk to people.
Actually, yeah.
I read something, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday, of a boy that unalived himself because he was being bullied at school. If that young boy was able to talk to his mom or his father or even his siblings that he was being bullied, like a problem that is half shared is half solved.
Actually.
So if he had shared that thing with anybody, that would have lightened a lot of the burden. And then maybe then action can be taken about it, and this boy will still be alive today.
That's why I feel like in some way, I feel like our parents are like also responsible for the fact that we're not able to open up to people.
African parents.
Broken. Don't tell you an explanation.
Yeah,
I know, guys.
because if I mean, it doesn't matter if you have 10 children. It's not me that said you to go and give back to your 10 children. You get me?
Yeah.
So I feel like if our parents have like, if they try to make us open to them, like make us talk to them, even if it's not about everything, but like the important things or the things that are bothering us, it would help us get used to having accountability partners. See, for me now,
and your parents can even end up being your accountability partner.
Exactly.
And I feel like that is even much better because
better than
those are literally this is your blood, so you can relay anything to them.
Perfect, and they would know what to advise you, and like you get. So I just feel like
like I honestly, I feel like they actually have a very huge part to play in.
Myself is
if I have children, my children, I want to say everything, but you would tell me almost everything. I want to be the kind of parent that if something happens to you,
you be the first person to talk to.
The first person that comes to your mind,
actually,
like honestly, because I don't know, some people will be afraid. Like, what if my mom will kill me?
That's the word.
I don't want that. Even if, like, I know that I'm going to, I want to do this bad, I'll be angry. But then I want to kind of person. I don't want to be the kind of mom that will be like, I'll kill this child. Instead, I want you to come to me and tell me that.
I feel it's also the mentality of African parents,
honestly,
trying to solve everything with beating or shouting.
They feel like the only solution to every problem is beating and shouting.
And sometimes they feel like because your child, you don't know what it is. And I feel like nowadays, how times have changed. Even children, like if you talk to children, literally like 5, 6, 7 years old, they can understand things. They're not stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
When you talk to them, they will understand things,
and
it will make things so much easier for you.
Actually, it will make your parenting easier.
Honestly, it will make your parenting
easier.
Like
because of the beating and the shouting, it's now like they are scared of you. Like it's more like even if something happens to them, if I go to my mother will shout on me.
Or my mother will not believe me. She will not say there is no true.
And because they are the parents, I think they feel like they are always right. They can never be wrong.
Perfect.
And we are the ones that
even African parents. There are many parents that have this mindset, this perception that adults are the ones that know what is best for children. When sometimes they don't even know what's best for themselves.
Exactly.
Like it's just like when you're at the age of, let's say, going to grade 10 or something like that, and you want to study. Like personally, I studied arts. My mom wanted me to study science because she wanted me to be a doctor. I thought I don't be a doctor. If I fail, it's your fault. It's me. I will even if I was studying in class, but then I'll end up being miserable because I don't want to do this. And then you now want to go to college. I want to study law, study medicine, study nursing. You know what I meant to my parents? You have lived your life. Allow me to live my life. Yes, you will definitely be there. You're supposed to be there to help me, like wisdom, like the accountability partner stuff. I can talk to you, whatever I need help with. If you can help me with it, you help me. But then your own is not to take me. Like honestly, nowadays many people are miserable in their jobs. Many people are miserable.
Even in their courses they're studying in probably
like I even read something that I don't want it to be like in the bad way, but then they said UK is now crowned the second most miserable country in the world. Ask me why are they miserable? This is a country that Obodo Igbo. I'm telling you, Igbo people are the people these people are the second most miserable country. I now searched on Nigeria where corruption big past anything. They are among top 10 happiest people. Because this is something that I feel like, honestly, because most of this talking to people came from them. I believe it came from them. So I wondered why those people are the ones that are more miserable.
Exactly.
But then you see that things are going on in this world, though. Many things are happening. So now I want to dive into Erica.
Please don't dive into me,
But anyways, before I dive into Erica, I have one more comment section. Wait, why am I saying comment section? This is not YouTube. Oh, it's YouTube. Anyways, I have one more comment, and the comment says, another reason it's important to have accountability partner is because 2 is better than 1.
2 heads are better than one.
2 good heads, I like to put it.
Actually,
I like to take 2 good heads. Because if you give me goat head, some people are, I'm not saying people are stupid, but some people are, they're not wise.
They're just not.
They're not wise, exactly. So if they give you, yes. So,
I get it.
can you please open to Ecclesiastes 4 verse 9? Did I say that right?
Yeah. Ecclesiastes 4 verse 9.
Okay, please.
Yeah, so it says 2 are better off than 1, because together they can work more effectively.
Yes, 2 better than 1. So even 3 are better than 1. You know, you understand? 2 better than 1. Like I just like we were saying earlier that maybe you might feel you're burdening this person too much with your problems. So other than nothing, and then keeping to yourself as 1 can also. Like I feel like many people that have even committed suicide because they do not have to talk to.
Yes.
I think most of the high that can mostly be the highest rate of suicide.
Yeah.
Because like if you like maybe do your research on most people that have committed suicide, it's probably because they were going through something and they felt that they could not do it anymore, and because there's nobody to talk to.
I don't know if you remember, there was this time that I don't remember who told us the story. I think it was Ato of that guy in Ghana. Like he was owing somebody.
Yeah, I think I heard it from.
And he sent his friend. He just sent a message to his friend, telling his friend, "I can't do this anymore," and then he just committed suicide.
Like it's just paper. It's paper. I mean, I understand that.
But that guy is not worth taking your life.
Honestly.
But if he had somebody to talk to or some people who can help him.
Like I don't understand how you can be in the house.
Exactly.
Your child is in the room
and you don't even stop.
I think Nato said he's a quiet person, so maybe that's why they felt he was. But I feel like there's a level you can get as a parent. You will know when something is wrong.
Even though I'm a very quiet person in my house and I love my personal space and I have my room. My mom goes to my room like every 5 minutes, even if it's locked. What are you doing inside there? Every 5 minutes. You get. So
for me, it's more like I leave my room to go to my brother's room every 5 minutes. That's if she's there.
Exactly, if she's there.
Yeah. No, I feel like it's like nowadays we're growing up, so I want to have the time to disturb my mom before she gets home.
I know.
Yeah. So anyways, continue.
Yeah, I've even forgotten. I think we were talking about the guy that killed himself. So I feel like if his parents were vigilant enough to check on him or realize something was wrong, they would. I don't think the fact that your child is a quiet person or is a shy person should give you enough reasons to not go and check on him if he's been inside room for 3 days straight.
Like no food. No, he'd not come out to eat.
No water.
He'd not come out to eat.
Nothing. And obviously, if it's something that was not really happening before, you should know that something
is very weird. Exactly.
Maybe even if you don't notice it for maybe the first day, but at least
the second day.
Guy.
I mean, because I'm sure he wouldn't have been locked in his room like always for 3 days straight. He would have probably been coming out to eat, use the restroom, or something like
Come
that.
and check why the Wi-Fi is off.
Exactly.
Yes, because I feel that's something I do. I'm mostly in my room at all times.
Actually, and I only come out to check why the Wi-Fi is off, or to eat,
or to take a shower,
and then I'm back in the room.
Or to come and greet, then I'll go back inside.
Yeah, when they come, I'll be like,
very disrespectful. You not greet me, I say.
I'm like the first room ask me. So I think that if they were definitely vigilant enough, like she said, that boy would have stayed alive. So there are some things you can tell your parents, but you can still have to make a decision. But you still have to make a decision. But your accountability partner with you will help you make a better choice. I think that's definitely good. I need to survive concept. Yes, that's all your partner wants. They really want you to survive. They want you to excel in everything. So for them, it's just helping you to become a better version of yourself.
Actually,
that's literally the aim by godly means, obviously. But even if you're not a Christian or anything like that, accountability partner is still very helpful because you're still getting the better person.
I don't think accountability partners are just for Christians. I feel like for
they're
everybody.
not. When I said the godly perspective, I said So it's obviously for everybody. Everybody should have.
Even our parents.
I think yes. Another thing I also wanted to talk on. I feel like they also have like a lot on them. If I went for everybody, they have this on their head, this on their head. So I feel like maybe that could be the excuse, or that could be the reason they're not able to pay attention to every child or to their children. So if they also had like a pastor, like a friend or like a mentor or something like that they can talk to. I feel like we also ease their own burdens. So if you're a parent and you're watching, get an accountability partner. It's not only for children.
It's not only for us.
It's for everybody. Yes, it's not only for us because we have our shares. You also have your own shares. Okay, so we'll go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll dive deeper into the episode.
Broken. Don't owe you an explanation.
Hello, welcome back to TeenTok show. I'm your host, Blessing Nathaniel. With me, I have two panelists, obviously. You're here. Erica Johnson Cole and Madeline George. Yes. Okay, so before we went on the break, we were diving deeper into deeper experience. Yes. So now, Erica, it's time to dive into a different part of the question. So one thing is, I don't know if it's popular, but then we know in the Teen Salah Foundation, as a female, your accountability partner or partners should be females. As a male, that's likewise, vice versa. So Erica said she has one male accountability partner. I want to ask you something. So now I want to dive deeper into the having an accountability partner of opposite sex. And discuss on the benefits. I don't think there's no benefits. The disadvantages. It's all
There are.
Exactly.
There are when it comes to the higher this, but for our own situation, it's not.
How did
It
you know?
is a higher.
Because
It's
I
not
already
higher.
I asked you.
Exactly.
It's actually higher.
It is.
No, but your own. Don't worry. We'll discuss. We will discuss.
Because it's the
Don't
same
count.
for mine.
Oh, you also have.
5 years different. Tell me it's not higher.
How old are you?
I'm old enough to have a 5-year-old person older than me to be an accountability partner.
You're not supposed to have a male accountability partner, at least for a time being.
Why?
You're under 20, aren't you?
No. Well, yeah.
I don't know what you're trying to lie to, but anyways, for you, I think somehow.
What's
The
that?
reason I want to use it, I'm going to the corners here. I'm not going directly. So the reason I want to use that as an example is because there are a lot of people that definitely younger than us that have male accountability partners. So I want us to discuss the disadvantages of having a male accountability partner as a younger person, younger and slightly or very immature.
Okay.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yes, I know it makes sense. That's what I'm saying. So we will start with Madeline.
No, why did you start with me?
Because we are coming. You are the one that is having the male accountability partner. So, wait, you're the example.
What do I have?
Nice.
Man, not a meal. Okay.
You say what I have is a man, not a male.
You have to
Because
say
He's a man now.
he's a man, he's not a male.
Wait, I didn't mean like that.
You were explained, Taya.
No evidence. Anyways,
Okay.
let's start with you.
Sorry, what was it?
Disadvantages.
So
Why you believe that you shouldn't have a male?
yeah, so I think one of the main
Say main reason.
disadvantage of having a male accountability partner is because there's most likely a 95% chance that one of you will develop feelings for the other. Either the boy develops feelings for you or you develop feelings for the boy, and it's mostly the boy developing
You
feelings for
develop
you.
feelings for each other. You become feel.
Yeah, or you or you both develop feelings for each other. So I think that's one of the disadvantages of having a male accountability partner.
Because the moment you start to you tell this boy your problems, or the boy tells the girl his problems, and then the girl understands, or they say the guy understands you, gives you words of encouragement.
And you'd be like,
you know
he's
how
the only one who
easy-
understands me.
Do you know
Exactly.
how statement?
He's the only one who understands me.
He's so encouraging. He is
Yeah.
so
He's always
amazing. He's
there.
always there for
I
me.
know.
And you see, one thing is, a lot of ladies, I won't say all, they like the attention. They
Yeah.
like when people give them attention.
Yeah.
Give
So
it
once
to me.
it's coming from an opposite sex,
Feelings
There's
are bound
a high
to
probability
they
of
start to
having
feel.
feelings, yeah.
Now
That
And
feeling
when
that
you
they're
have
not
put-
supposed to feel.
Yeah, once you have put that
once-
person in a place of exclusivity, like anything that happens to you,
Straight to that person.
Like first person, I'm so special. I'm special. Oh. You can make the person start, thinking like
Yeah.
I'm special.
You might start thinking you're special because he's giving you the attention. Or he
yeah.
might start feeling he's special because you're
'Cause you're
coming to
giving
him.
him- yeah.
you
And
you're
before you know
giving the
it,
attention.
bam, your feelers.
Start feeling.
I know, right?
Feeling
You're
feelings.
not supposed to feel.
Feel, yeah.
Feel it.
Yeah. So like, yeah, that's the main reason for
The
that.
like highest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Erica Johnson Cole. Give me
Actually,
a
main reason.
What is the
give
main
me
disadvantage of having a
yeah.
male accountability?
one of the disadvantages.
Yeah, like Madeline said, I feel like one disadvantage is the fact that you guys would eventually develop feelings for each other.
Yeah.
And then I think another disadvantage.
Say it. You're having zipper. This guy's laughing like this.
Okay, another disadvantage of having a male, aside from the fact that you might develop feelings for the person, I feel like you can lead him or her on. Yes, because everybody, maybe to you might consider that okay, this boy is my accountability partner,
But then
he is not considering you his accountability partner, and the fact that you're always going to be telling him everything that is happening is now going to she likes me, that's why she's sharing her problem. Oh my god, I think I've met one.
God.
I think I've met
I think I met the one.
So yeah.
And then when he now comes to tell you that I like you, I'm like, okay, I do not like you. You understand those kind of things. And I feel like another disadvantage is the fact that if you guys eventually develop feelings for yourself, you guys might lose that friendship, or you might lose that that person as an accountability partner. Because most boys, I don't really want to say they don't like heartbreak, but obviously they don't like it now.
Like they don't take it.
Like once they tell you that they like you and probably you're not reciprocating their feelings,
they just
just give you space. Like why will I be friends with you if I like you and you don't like
you don't want to do like me back?
A lot of people, mostly boys, I believe. I saw some girls also don't take it well, but then they don't take rejection lightly. Like they don't know how to handle maturity at all. Some boys when they get rejected, they are blue, explode.
That friendship.
So even if the rejection actually turns them to playboys, they will now like calls, and then you now
think me, I blame myself for this. I want
sometimes even if you guys maybe still remain friends, most of the times like it doesn't become as normal as it was before. Or even maybe that closeness, you guys won't be as close as you were before.
Actually.
Because in his mind now, even if he had said that okay, I'm over you or something, there's a high tendency that
you with other people
or other
it
guys
causes jealousy. Not other people, other guys. It causes jealousy.
Because even if, let's say, even before maybe he tells you about his feelings and you guys, just about accountability partners, and maybe he sees you with another guy or something, he himself, he might not show it, but he's going to feel jealous.
Yeah.
And then we can also talk about the fact that if the girl is the one that has the feelings and the guy rejects her, she might end up being one to cut the friendship and they say that she can no longer have a because she doesn't trust people because the boy broke her heart.
Actually.
So that it can even lead to something worse, that now if you are going to problems because of what happened before, you're now bottling everything up and it can lead to worse things.
That's
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for those of you that have
talk to her directly.
For those of you,
talk to us directly. What do you mean talk to her directly?
No, I'm talking to them.
Madly said
I'm talking to them.
Please, guys.
To them. Those of you that have male, as a female that has male accountability partners, I'm believing that you understand why you shouldn't have them.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's more better to actually have a female accountability partner because he's a lady. You're both ladies. And I feel like you can
relate more with things going on in your lives.
Let's say, for example, you're having stress because of your period, for example. Boy cannot understand that. He will never.
Experienced it exactly.
He's not going to. He's never going to do it. So, like, if the stress is too much, you cannot understand what the cramps and the stress of going through your periods feels like, honestly. So relating to a female that has gone through her period, understand what it's like, and then tell you things. And there's some things that you might not even. There's some things that you just know that you cannot exactly relate to a guy. I feel like, maybe for me personally, and this I cannot go and tell a guy, because I feel like you will not exactly understand. So telling a female like me will make it better. So honestly, to just avoid stuff like this, to avoid any
crush development,
complication, too much drama, to avoid being feelers. Please, just to be safe, honestly.
It's advisable to have a
female
as an accountability partner, or your
you
gender.
can have one, your gender as a male or as a female, vice versa. Female accountability. You can't have more than one. She has two.
I have three.
She has three. Which we believe will be 3 as female. Yes. The way she's doing that, I will soon talk to you directly. So, anyways, that's it. So now, one thing is, I was going to talk about this. The whole, I think we already mentioned Shabo, the whole lack of accountability partnership, like having an accountability partner. I want you to just give us like your top 3, like things that you think, like it doesn't have to be like maybe like statements that you think happens when you don't have an accountability partner. That you think is bound to happen, like no matter what happens, it's going to happen.
Depression.
I didn't think that was going to come.
That's actually what the question that came to my head.
I was saying this. God is my accountability partner. Even if I've been told to get human accountability partners, God is my. Like I feel like, for me, I can just cry to God and tell Him, and then it has ended. Like but I know that not everyone is the same.
Exactly.
Not everybody is. Some people cannot. Like some people cannot. They cannot. Like the moment they're going through this, they'll start to cry. They must tell somebody. I know somebody like this. Like when she's going, she cannot handle things bad. So this kind of person that needs
people.
Like she
needs someone.
You don't need 1 or 2. Let's need like 5. Like 2. Honestly, like
broken. Don't tell you an explanation.
People are sensitive. Like some people are strong. Some people are sensitive. So those sensitive people are the ones that need like 5, 10.
No.
10. Some people are so sensitive. Like sensitive to the point that you can overthink that you're burdening these people with your problems. The same way you are overthinking yours, same way you're overthinking yours. So she believes you have your problems, you also have your problems. So like, who do I talk to? When I'm going to talk to this person, I mean, what like I feel like people are too sensitive.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's one thing. Depression is definitely on my top of the list.
Degradation in mental health, Charlie. You can
can affect your physical mental.
See the way she said that experience.
I'm telling you.
I know, actually. And sometimes you can fall sick due to stress, right?
Yes.
Stress is didn't people die because of stress.
Sick,
actually.
So
due to stress, and it's not
loneliness.
It's not advisable. Yeah. It's not advisable
at all.
Like that story of the boy who killed himself now. If he was not stressed, Charlie, he might still be alive today. If he had people to talk to,
if he wasn't
might
lonely,
still be alive today.
He might actually still be alive.
But because of that loneliness, he has come from a place of handling things on his own. I am not telling anybody about it. I can do it on my own.
Yeah.
All these
I think
things
it's
are
possible
mentalities that we need to change.
That you were raised, like a lot of things about men is that they are raised to be
strong.
Yeah,
they believe that they should not cry. They're strong.
You're not supposed to cry.
Wow.
I feel like that doesn't make sense to me, to be quite honest.
Everybody has emotions.
I believe that everybody needs to cry. You have to cry.
I just thought of something when you made the statement. No, I'm not trying to. Okay, so I'm not trying to prove a point or anything.
Yeah.
Or trying to justify myself. But you see, because of I feel my accountability partner, my male accountability partner, I feel because of, you see this statement that I just made, boys are raised to be strong and all that thing. He finds it easier to talk to a girl than his fellow male friends, because he believes that, okay, my male friends they think I'm strong, I'm this big guy, I'm this tough guy.
Yeah.
So imagine me having a problem and then going to those same people to complain to them. How would they now look at me?
That's why he now used to find friends or people that have the mindset that even if you are like Ebenezer always says this, I'm a weak boy. He had been saying it through of last month. He's a weak boy. Like you need to talk to somebody.
Yeah, that is
And
the
there are
thing.
some things that he might come to you, you will not understand. Like the burdens of a boy having to be strong, and some things that are deeper than you will understand. If he comes to you, you might not understand and you might not know how to help him. But then if he goes to a different person, like to a male, he might be able to relay those things. The person will be able to understand. He can even cry and like let it out. Like it is hard for that to happen, but then you know that once it happens, this boy's mental health will definitely improve. Because there are times that you know that I feel like when people are going through some things, you know, when people are crying, tell them it's okay, don't cry. I feel like sometimes you tell them to just cry.
Cry, yeah, like cry it
You
out.
need to cry it out.
You
And I
actually
feel like
need to cry
that's
it
what
out.
a lot of guys need, to be quite honest. Like you need to actually cry it out. And then another thing I want to also like bring back on the topic is for parents.
Yeah.
Like you need to have accountability partners as well. I feel like a lot of them think that it's just like even
Teenagers, teenage stuff.
And then concerning the parents too, please let your male child be a child. He's not a grown man.
like honestly,
He's not a grown man.
let
He's
your
still
first
young.
girl child also be a child. She's not a woman yet. She's still young.
She's still young. She's not married yet. Please.
Like allow children to be children.
Please.
Because once they are no longer, you realize that once you have already passed that stage, you honestly miss being a kid.
Yeah.
Because you were not able
And
to have that.
then, and then sometimes what you were supposed to do when you were a kid, you will now start doing it at a grown age, and then people will now think that
You
look
are
at this
immature.
childish one. Wait, what are you doing? They won't really understand that it's because you didn't really get to spend time as a kid.
Yes. So other than the part of you having your own accountability partner, let your children let them feel safe enough around you to come to you and tell you whatever they need.
Be their safe
Because
space.
I think it's better. I don't think any parent wants to hear that their child unalived themselves because they couldn't talk to you. I would feel that so much dread in my heart because that is horrible.
Very, very.
That my child could not talk to me but then felt this thing, like it is a very horrible thing.
Now I'm wondering how those boys' parents felt. Like my child killed himself because he couldn't
You couldn't come and tell me that he
tell
was
me that
going
he's
through this
owing
thing.
money.
Like so you want to be the kind of parent, even if I feel like nowadays maybe with some other people, I know some people that a girl that maybe with her father or like her father personally, it's maybe to her it might seem it's too late to start doing that because she has gone through the things because of her father. So to her it might be too late. But then at least try and make the effort because now they are grown ups. But the fact that you are trying alone, if you try hard enough, that can definitely bring some people back to you and then be able to talk to you because it might not be good like from when it started, but you have time. The fact that you're still alive and your child is still alive, you have all the time to do all those things. And then for those that are not your parents like us, like those that want to be parents, when you have your children, like let them
Let them
have
be
that
your
safe space.
Exactly.
Discipline them, definitely. Nobody's saying don't beat them, but then not everything is beating them.
And shouting.
And then
And shouting.
you know that there's a
You could
stage that when
punish
they
them
come back,
other
you
ways.
understand. Yeah. You can
then-
punish, and then
yeah.
sometimes all you need to do sometimes is talk. Like I know that, like one of my uncles choosing that. Yes, the girl is very smart. So when you choke, like if I'll beat her, or like when they beat her, and then she'll cry, then I'll call her back and tell her, you know what you do is not good. You'll never do it again. She'll say she'll never do it again, and then she won't do it again. So what I did to my uncle's son the other time was when I was carrying his little sister, like she was a baby. I think he was like 5 or something, and then he hit her. I don't even know. She had just had injection, so he hit her, and this girl could not stop crying for a good 10 minutes. So when I didn't even beat him, I punished him because I was carrying a bag if he beat you. So when he was crying because he was kneeling down, and I want to, it's painful because he's a child. For us to be kneeling down now, who will talk? So for him, when he cried, I called him back and I asked him, why would you hit her like that? You know she's still baby. Like if it was you, you know like you would cry. So now what we do is, whenever he's going to bed, whatever, he'll go and kiss his sister. A good night. He will not touch the girl. Although it doesn't mean they will not fight about remote or like iPad or whatever. They will fight. They are supposed to fight, their siblings. But then you know that these things are like, this is how you raise a child up. At least your child, even the girl, can go to her elder brother to talk to. Even if they cannot come to you or like you're not available or like something, God forbid, happens and then you're not there. They cannot talk to the elder brother instead of now carrying burden by themselves.
I feel like all our siblings too should stop doing parenting job. We know you
Stop leaving
love
your
us.
children to do parenting.
Exactly.
Parenting jobs.
Our older siblings, we know you love us and we know you don't want us to make the same mistakes that you have made. But that doesn't mean you should come and turn our mini mothers and fathers
Are you a firstborn child? Are you first girl? The way she talk as if she was the first girl.
No. I have older siblings. I have an older sister. My older sister, Jesus Christ, she used to behave like my mother. She's watching this, I'm dead, but I swear my older sister used to behave like my mother. They
literally call them the moms. They believe that they're the ones that raised us, to be quite honest.
Actually,
they do. Some of them believe that they're the ones that raised us.
I should older than me for 10 years, but if you see us, you think we're twins. I'm my older sister.
She's short.
Yes.
David,
hi, older sister. I hope you're listening to this.
Don't listen to this.
Okay, so anyways, I think these are our last words for the show. So literally, this is come to a summary, come to the end of the show. So what we're saying is, get you an accountability partner.
Yeah.
It's all about the I need you to survive concept. Your accountability partner wants what's right for you, and then get you a female accountability partner. I guess we have talked on that. If you need more explanation, I'll probably take it to Afiki. So that maybe then you would drill it. And then for the parents as well, you also need an accountability. You can even make your partner
Your accountability partner. True.
You don't have to go far. Your partner is there. As long as both of you are wise and you're okay with it. Like
that was a very distant. What's that, brother?
No, what I mean is like as long as
we get your point. No worry.
Yeah, thank you. I want them to get my point. I'm not trying to be like disrespectful. As long as like you feel like wise enough in the sense that okay, maybe you can some partners they don't really their partnering is not exactly the best when it comes to stuff like talking, sitting down and talk. Some partners are used to pushing this under the rug. Maybe one person likes to shift it under the rug, the other person wants to talk, but then the other person has to listen. Yeah, stuff like that. So as long as the other person now, if the person is willing, the person can change the mindset and change some habits, then you can do that, understand? And for those that are upcoming parents, let your future children be able to come to you, or to their siblings and all of that. So yes, get your accountability partner so that you don't go through depression, anxiety, stuff like that. So you can live a healthy life, to be quite honest.
So get you a female.
Get you a female accountability partner.
If you're a female.
And get you a male.
If you're a male.
Yes. I'm very happy she has learned this. So we've come to the end of the show. And I guess that's just it. I'm just really happy. I'm so happy having you guys here.
Oh,
it was very
so
nice.
Cool.
I actually missed being on the show, quite honestly.
I missed you actually.
Yes, I missed you guys.
Good to be here.
So we've come to the end of the show.
You said that like 4 times now.
I don't want to go. Anyway, so we've come to the end of the show. From Aloud, Gambia, Aloud Foundation, like Andre would say, we want to tell you that we love you and we need to survive. Bye.
Broken. Don't tell you an explanation. Broken. Don't tell you an explanation.